kwanza isimame haki.
Kimbia kabisa. Ile back shot uende juu hapo ungoje tuingie. Mwambia asilo kabisa. Asilo kaza. Jota. Halo. Kwa ng'ombe. Twende kabisa. Twende. Twende tuingie. Hapa straight. Dogo. Hapa ingia kabisa kidogo. Ingia tu. Hapo.
Kila mtu awe nyuma. Matiki.
Mulu. Ingilia hapa, hiyo ndio kazi yako mkuleta hapa. Kazi yako ni kukua probe. Nakusaidia.
Okay, sasa Kilaji nasema msonge hapa na muache vijana. Tutachagua ni nani kina nani wanakaa na kina nani wanakaa nyuma. Nimeweka mbele huyu ya Kilaji ambao wanatoka nje pia. Alafu wale wakishafika mtajuana msikizane. Na wimbaji
Rudisha hapa. Rudisha ng'ombe hapa. Leta ng'ombe huku bwana. Ngoja. Twende. Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you. Kwa sababu ya wakati tuketi. Joey. Nataka kufanya jambo moja hapa la kuonyesha kwamba nyumba hii ya Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, nyumba hii ya ndugu yangu Raila Amolo Odinga, tulikuwa tunaitana ndugu, na leo tumekuja tukiundugu, and my comrade, our sister Aida na watoto wote, utukubali ili tuonyeshe kwamba once it's biblical, when the good Lord himself, God said there will not lack in the house of David a leader. Kwa hivyo kijana yangu hapa Junior, na kuuliza kwa heshima ukuje ni kutunuku and this will connect you not just with the Luo nation, no, of course the Kamba nation. Your late father and I worked closely to liberate this country. That struggle must continue. So I'm giving you the charge today. These are instruments of power. Hii ni upinde, na iko pia mishale yake ya kulinda jamii ya Jaramogi na jamii ya Raila na jamii ya Wajaluo wote na Wakenya pamoja. I know you can do it. You have the passion. We will stand with you. Kwa hivyo Mungu awe nawe. Thank you. Now you have to try and do this. Naweka moja hapo namna hii. Elekeza pale. Nashika pa. Ni hatari hiyo. Joey. Thank you. Asante sana. And I'll give you the shield as well. This one you have to unavaa hapa hivi. Kienda vita hiyo. Kuna risasi ya kutosha. Well done. You have the ammunition. Alafu kalia kiti hiyo, ulinda jamii ya my brother. Kalia hapo. Sawa. And you know your brother's, your dad's signature, fly whisk. Alafu hapa pia kuna hii ngao yenyewe. I don't know how you can hold it. Tutachukua moja hapo. Chukua na hiyo. Sawa. Hapa sawa. Thank you. Joey. Asanteni. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You know, my brother, senior council governor, the most progressive, learned brother I know in this country, fearless. Nitakupatia hiyo fimbo pia. You have actually started today. Patiwa na huyo mzee, is actually the king ya Ukambani. Ngoja akukabidhi, mzee Kalonzo akukabidhi hiyo fimbo. It is for the original, I think Mubingo, is it? Ndio hiyo.
ulikuwa shule na ulikuwa mpiganaji. Huyu bwana Orengo nilimjua akiwa shule na alikuwa shupafu kuwapigania wanafunzi wenzake katika chuo kikuu, na sasa amepigana akapigania Kenya na anaendelea kutuongoza kama governor, na hata akiwa governor is a senior consultant because His Excellency here anamuita senior counsel. Kwa hivyo nakupa hii ukitembea nayo, it is even more valuable than this one of mine.
Thank you.
Joey, kwa sababu
Senator Wambua was right. I've been in many meetings where people were discussing about who is going to be the candidate. And three times, Kalonzo has said, nakuachia wewe ndugu yangu Raila. In 2013, in 2017, and in 2022, where he said, I don't even need a position. If there's a principled man in Kenya, like Raila Amolo Odinga, is Kalonzo Musyoka. I also want to say this again about Kalonzo Musyoka. This guy has been a vice president. You know, power must be controlled. Ukiona watu wanakimbilia power, ati akiona uzito ya state, wanafikiria wamefika. Those are people who are going to destroy this country. Power must be controlled. That's why Raila fought for a new constitution, to oversight any government in power. So I want to see anybody in Kenya today who can say he loved Raila more than Kalonzo. I want to see. The second thing I want to say, Mama Ida Odinga yesterday, I don't know whether he was expecting a guest of such a texture to come today. Ya kwamba hii kitu ya kusema huyu ametoka Bondo, huyu anatoka Imbo, huyu ametoka Ukambani. I don't want to hear about that, because that is not the way to build a one Kenya. And today nearly a representation of all Kenya is here. That is what Ida was talking about yesterday. And Raila was also talking about inclusion, not of any communities alone, but in one big tent called Kenya. Finally, let us not experiment. There's a science about winning elections. And one of them is to be resilient and to make sure what Mtula was saying, that there's going to be free and fair election. Unaona jirani amefanya election 98%. 98%. Hata kuna jamaa mmoja kutoka Sudan alikuwa anauliza Ibrahim, ambao ni mfanyabiashara anajulikana sana. Anasema kama unaweza kupata 98%, sasa unakataza wengine kusimama kwa nini? If you can get 98%. So I join Ruth in saying, let us not kill political parties. Let us not kill political parties. Na ODM, sisi kama watu wa ODM, msifanye makosa ya kumezwa. Makosa ya kumezwa. Makosa ya kumezwa. Makosa ya kumezwa. KADU ilimezwa. PNU ilimezwa. DP ilimezwa. Jubilee karibu imezwe. In a strong Kenya to come, We need a strong wiper. But we need also a strong ODM. Not controlled by anybody in power, but controlled by the laws of the land. Sawa sawa. Sawa sawa. Joey. And I was going to forget. All of us today went to where Raila is lying. I never imagined. All of you, we assumed that Raila is immortal. We assumed this man is going to live forever. So now in whatever you do, know that you are not immortal. Do something like Raila did. And those who thought Raila had no impact in this country, you have now known in death that is more powerful than you think. Kwa hayo, to invite Honorable Ruth Odinga. Ruth Adhiambo Odinga.
To His Excellency Canon Mama Aida Odinga, to His Excellency the Governor of Siaya, and His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka, and all protocol observed. My first statement is to say, watu wa Ukambani, Njuricheke, all the elders who are here, poleni sana. Mmepokea? Nasema poleni sana because I know that Raila was my brother, but the whole of Kenya and Africa is mourning Raila. Uchungu mnasikia, mimi naijua. Kwa ajili baba alikuwa baba ya kila mtu. Hata sisi watoto, kama mimi ni dada yake kitinda mimba, lakini alikuwa saa zingine anawapenda huko nje kushinda hata mimi. Alikuwa na wale wanamuita ndugu kushinda hata sisi. Na alikuwa akiwa nao anawapenda saa zingine hata sisi tunasikia uwivu. Kwa ajili anawapenda tushinda. He loved Kenyans, he loved Africa, and there was no bone in Raila Odinga that said that he was just a Luo and loved only Luos. Tusahau hiyo. Alipenda kila mtu, kila pahali, hata Wajerman umeona wamekuja. Ukienda China ndiye alipendwa sana, ukienda America ndio utajua. Itakuwa wa Kenya, wa Kamba, kila mtu alikuwa anakuja karibu na yeye. Because of the heart he had. I don't think there's anybody I know, apart from his father Odinga, who had that kind of heart. And I'll tell you, his heart lives on. His heart lives on. I'm sure wherever he is, he's really watching us. I don't think there's any grave that has been visited. And as Al Jazeera said, and as we can see, even as a family, that this, to me, is something I only saw when I went to Israel. Watu wanakuja, tunafikiria kesho ndio sasa itapungua. Then kesho ndio inaendelea kuja, watu wanaendelea kuja. I'm just saying this, that my brother, in death as in life, was a really loved man. And us as a family, we thank you all. Because we don't even have a moment of mourning. We are not alone. You are with us. I love the way you are embracing my sister-in-law. In fact, right now, I expected after this death, because normally, you know, I'm the last born, that otoga kumamrim. I don't know how to say. So, you know, she also was my school teacher. So you can imagine. But I thank God. This time, hata kama napata kidogo na hepa kwa ajili kuna wageni. Nikishaenda akikana wageni na hepa hivi. So I don't get that kind of the onslaught. She's been really taken care of. Tabu, asante sana for taking care of Mama. Junior, I love your strength. Same as Winnie and Rosemary. I think because of what we've gone through even in life as the Odingas, we are resilient. And I think we are very stoic. We were taught by Baba. We've seen a lot during his lives and tribulations in Kenya. And so we are able to, and I'm assuring you that as the Odinga family, we are going to keep on carrying his torch and the torch of the Odingas. And please support us in that. We will make sure that this family continues and the Odingas will still continue shining. And for me, as I sit here, I keep on saying, His Excellency, I know the loss you've gone through. That was one of your best friends. And the two of you really looked after Kenya. You know, you can only be a warrior and you'll choose only a warrior to go with to war. Why Raila Odinga used to go all the time to war with Kalonzo? It's because he knew he's the warrior he can go with to war. And I know it's a lonely path, but don't worry. There'll be a warrior who's going to come out. You will not be alone in this journey to ensure that Kenya continues. For me, I know, you know, even Azimio hajavunjwa ama mlivunja. Ongea, wewe ni lawyer nani? Oh, treasurer. Ya Azimio bado iko. But I want to talk that as you even have the Azimio as it was, as you have Wiper as a party, you can see Wiper being strong. I can assure you as Kenyans that ODM will remain strong, ODM will remain united, and ODM will remain one. And I can tell you that ODM is going to any negotiation table as a strong, one, united ODM. We will not allow ourselves to be weakened. This is a party like the party of the Kenya People's Union, which was started by Oginga Odinga, which was a party for the people, of the people, and by the people. And so that is the same tenet of which we have ODM. ODM is a party for the people. And because it's not a cash party. Huwezi kununua watu tu juu na chini na nini. ODM is not a cash party. ODM ni party ya watu. And we will take it back to the people and let the people decide. But the people are going to decide, and I can hear the wave coming. They are deciding that ODM inabaki na iko huku na ODM will go. Come 2027 tutaona vile tutafanya, lakini tutaingia kwa any negotiation, any election with having a strong ODM. Asanteni, Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana, please be seated. Naona mawingu yametanda, kwa hivyo nitaenda haraka sana kwa sababu hii mvua yetu ikianza inaanza na fujo. Nitajaribu kuongea kwa haraka sana. Kwanza kabisa, I'm most grateful. I'm so thankful for all of you who have come here today. My big brother Kalonzo Musyoka, thank you very much, plus your team, the team that you've come with, that include leaders, include bishops, includes everybody. Thank you so much for bringing this team here. Your action speaks louder than words. I also want to thank you for coming to mourn your brother. The other day I said, I don't know where we were, but during this period, maybe we're in Kisumu, maybe we're here. I told the people that in politics, there are no enemies. In politics, there are no enemies. Don't think that so and so, because he's in a different party, he's my enemy. He's not your enemy. And don't go fighting people on behalf. Don't make, particularly young people, don't make yourself tools to fight people who you perceive to be in the wrong party. You'll be wasting your time. You'll be killing each other for nothing. Because today, they are in different party. Tomorrow, they're in the same party. So, most important thing is that we fight for democracy in our country. I'm not a politician, I'm just talking. My profession is teaching. I'm a teacher. Let's fight for the democracy for all Kenyans. And we carry, or I'll ask my brother, that's what Raila used to call him, my brother Steve, that carry the country, not the Kamba. And today you have demonstrated it. Because not all people who came here are Kambas. I even saw a Luo coming from Ukambani as one of our Kamba leaders. I don't know what Asembo car. Huh? And not one, many. I saw many. So we are one people, and we must work as people of the same nation. In case, now I'm asking on behalf of my husband, to all those people who call him names and who thinks he was wrong, if he annoyed you or he did something that you did not like, I beg you to forgive him because he's gone. But I can do that on his behalf. Forgive him because he was forgiving people easily. He said, forgive and let's move on. So you also, wherever you are, don't hold grudges with him. He's already gone. He's with his maker. He's with the Christ. He's with God. He's not here. In fact, I think the Spirit is looking down at you and saying, what are they crying about? This is a good place. And I'm sure if there are people who go to good place because of their past deed, Raila is one of those people. Now, today, the guests who came today, you've done something that is not very common in this part of area. We know when you go to Yuagongato, inyaloka udogimokariyo katadek, ivigo. But Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka came with 100 heads of cattle. Okay, obiruga gidok 100 yawa. Anko wacho apparently my ear is not working, serving me well. So I had to call Honorable Orengo to come and help me hear what he was saying. And not only that, he went and showed us 100 heads of cattle. Yawa. Dongotimo maber. Isn't that good? Not to mention a lot of foodstuffs that they've come with. Thank you so much. And I'm sure those who are going to come after you to the funeral, there's plenty of food. Don't worry. The Kamba Nation has brought us a lot of food that we are going to eat until Christmas and beyond. Thank you so much. And with those few remarks, I thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I know it's just about to start raining, and may God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. May I request that